Hello everyone, today we are starting a new unit, energy and respiration. Before starting this unit, let us talk what is the energy. All living things need energy, which is defined as the ability to do work. You can often see energy at work in living things, for example, like in these pictures, flying of birds in the air, men helping to each other in climbing mountains, or sunflower moving towards the sun. These are obvious ways that living things use energy, but living things constantly use energy in less obvious ways as well. Then, why do organisms need energy? Inside every cell of all living things, energy is needed to carry out life processes, like here. Energy is used in anabolism in synthesis of complex substances from simpler ones. For example, if you look to these pictures, we can see that monomers, as these amino acids, can combine and make a peptides. And peptides in their turn can make a proteins. If you look to the next picture, we can see the DNA replication. During DNA replication, these free nucleotides, simpler ones, can make a polynucleotides. And let us give one example from carbohydrates. We can see here that beta glucoses can come together and make a cellulose. After, energy is used in the movement within the body, like in circulation of blood, and for the movement of body itself. For the movement of body itself, it's a contraction of muscles, movement of flagella, and movement of cilia. The next one where we use energy, it's active transport. We know that active transport is a movement of ions, molecules against their concentration gradient across the membrane, or it's a movement of molecules, ions from lower concentration to the higher by using energy. In this picture, we can see the main processes or main active transport in our body, sodium-potassium pump. It is used in the impulse transmission. After we can use energy in the maintenance, repair, and cell division of organelles. Maintenance of body temperature. We know that birds and mammals, they are endothermic organisms and they need a constant supply of energy to keep their body temperature in a balance. As you see, all life's work need energy. Now let us talk about energy itself. The story of life is a story of energy flow. It's capture, it's change of form, it is used for work, and it's lost as heat. Energy, unlike matter, cannot be recycled, cannot be created and destroyed. So organisms require a constant input of energy. And what do you think? How living organisms get energy? Life runs on chemical energy, and the chemical energy that organisms need comes from food. Then we eat to get energy. Yeah? Food consists of organic molecules that store energy in their chemical bonds. In terms of obtaining food for energy, there are two types of organisms, autotrophs and heterotrophs. Autotrophs are organisms which can produce their own food in a process called photosynthesis. In this photosynthesis, they are using an ultimate source of energy, sun. Actually, they are converting radiant energy into chemical energy. Example for photosynthetic organisms are plants, algae, and some bacteria. They produce food not only for themselves, also for other living organisms. And organisms which use ready foods are called heterotrophs. In this picture, these rabbits, for example, heterotrophs, or we can see that heterotrophs are organisms which eat plants or which eat organisms which eat autotrophic organisms. In this unit, we will talk about cellular respiration, and briefly let us look for its equation, for its formula. Glucose plus oxygen, it will make a carbon dioxide, water, and energy. If you look to this equation, it seems like easiest one, but actually it is not. Complete oxidation of glucose into carbon dioxide, water, and energy does not happen easily. Glucose is actually quite stable because of the activation energies that has to be added before any reaction take place. And this activation energy is, as you see in this picture, can be reduced by using enzymes. And in living organisms use enzymes to reduce these activation energies. Okay, it is all. That's all for today's topic. In next lesson, we will talk about the ATP, and your homework is to read the topic 12.1 and worksheet 12.1. Thank you for your attention. See you later.